Hello and welcome to Suncoast FYI. I'm your host, Nancy O'Neill. On today's show, we have the pleasure to chat with Lucy Nicandri, Executive Director of Suncoast Charities for Children, along with Robin Hall, Cultural Curator for the Art Ovation Hotel, and Peyton Davis, Communications Specialist at Cat Depot. Lucy Nicandri is always out in the community helping our children, and today she's here to talk about a very special Summerfest event, and it's called Casino Night. Yes?
Yes, it is, Nancy. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh gosh, how many years this has been going on now? This isn't the first casino fest.
No, we've incorporated Casino Night with a few other events we've had in the past.
Okay.
But this is officially the first only casino night for Suncoast Charities for Children.
Awesome,
it's not wrapped into any other event.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what can guests expect?
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
We always say, beat the summer heat, come in and cool off at Casino Night. It's going to be on Saturday, August 26th. It's going to be at the Sarasota Event Center, which is the Sahib Shrine Temple on Beneva Road.
Oh, lovely.
6 to 10.
Yeah.
And tickets are very affordable. It's $75 a person, $125 a couple, and that includes 2 drinks, some great appetizers, and gaming, all sorts of gaming. You can do blackjack, roulette, craps, and the person with the most chips at the end of the evening is going to get some special prizes. We're going to give awards to the top 3 people with the most points, which will be gift cards.
Okay, all right. So do the chips come with that?
Yes, good point. So your ticket does include $1,000 of playing chips. Okay. You can buy additional chips throughout the evening. All the donations go straight to Suncoast Charities for Children. And we're also going to have live music. So if you want to get on the dance floor, you can do that too. But it's just going to be an evening of fun for about 4 hours, raising money for our Children's Scholarship Fund.
Okay. Now, just to back up a little bit, the tickets are $125 for a couple, but you get $1,000 worth of chips. So
each person.
Okay. So, and then if they want to buy more, what are the increments that they're?
$20.
$20.
You can buy additional chips.
Awesome.
And you can play a number of games. I think we're even going to have slot machines there. We're going to have Vegas-style showgirls that'll be when you arrive. You'll get your picture with the girls with the feather headdresses. It's going to have a Vegas theme.
Yes.
But it's going to be a fun night. It'll be inside a nice, cool ballroom. So again, beat the heat at Casino Night.
Okay, well, the reason I asked, because I'm like, well, with my luck, I would run out of all of my chips, and I'd still have 3 hours to go, you know? So as long as there's more chips available, I'm good to go.
Oh yeah, you can buy as many as you want and compete to earn the most chips for the evening. And then, as I said, we're going to be handing out some wonderful gift cards as prizes.
Okay. So can you tell us about the scholarship, the Therapy Scholarship Fund that the money will go towards?
Yeah, absolutely. As we do a needs assessment every year among 6 different nonprofits that we support, the biggest thing that resonated this year was there's a number of parents in the local community whose children are receiving therapies, whether it be speech, physical, occupational therapies, mental health therapies. And what we're finding is a lot of these parents, their insurance will only carry them for so many weeks, and then they can't afford the therapies anymore. So the children are taken out of the therapy sessions. So what this special fund is going to do, it is going to help for either parents that are underinsured or have no insurance because of expense, so that their children can receive the therapy services that they need. We formed it and put it in memory of a board member, a longtime board member, Ron Foxworthy. So it's called the Ron Foxworthy Memorial Children's Therapy Scholarship Fund. Okay. And if you can't make the event, you can donate online, suncoastcharitiesforchildren.org. You can specify that you want your donation to go to that fund, but There's a big need out there, and we're hoping we raise lots of money so that we can help these families here in the local community.
Oh, absolutely, because that's a very sad situation when a child needs help and they can't get it. So
it is, and that lapse in therapy is not good.
No,
because then you really have to start all over again.
Yep.
And we're just finding more and more because of the expense right now that parents are facing that challenge.
Okay, so let's tell our viewers one more time the date and the times.
Yes.
Okay.
Saturday, August 26th from 6 to 10 p.m. Sarasota Event Center, which is a Sahib Shrine Temple on Beneva Road. Buy tickets, and we encourage people to buy their tickets in advance. We will sell them at the door as well. $75 per person, $125 a couple. It's going to be a great night of fun for a great cause.
Thank you, dear. Always
Nancy.
appreciate it, and lovely to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Up next, Cat Depot has a special celebration coming up, so please stay with us for details. Peyton Davis, communications specialist for Cat Depot, is here with her little fur baby to tell us all about their 20th anniversary celebration. Wow, 20 years.
20
Oh
years,
my
isn't that
gosh.
crazy? Yeah, we'll be celebrating 20 years September 8th, so we're very, very close to that 20th. But we've been kind of doing a lot of festivities leading up to the 20th, and then we've got a lot of fun things going on after the 20th. That me and Aubrey here are going to share with you all.
Yes, I was going to ask who she was.
Yeah, so we've got Aubrey here. She's just about 3 months old. She's fascinated by my hair right now. So she's just about over 3 months old. She's a total sweetheart. It is kitten season, so we've got plenty of kittens at the shelter right now.
How many do you have, dear?
Oh gosh, right, kittens on the floor right now, we probably have almost 30.
Okay.
I know that they did a big surgery day today, yesterday, so about 14 kittens were gonna go on the floor today. So
right.
If anyone's looking for a kitten, right now is the perfect time to adopt a kitten just because we have so many of them.
And are they ready to go, or?
Yeah, so all of the kittens that you'll see on our website or when you come to visit us, all of them are already spay and neutered and vaccinated. Some of them might have other vaccines that they need to come back for, but that's completely covered with your adoption fee.
Okay, all right. And is this little gal available?
Yeah, so Aubrey is available for adoption at the shelter right now, and as you can see, she's a total love bug.
She is so sweet.
So sweet. She's been purring nonstop for the last like 20 minutes, so she's just a total love bug, and she's got a brother at the shelter as well that's also looking for a forever home. So seriously, if anyone's looking for a kitten right now, come check out our kittens.
Oh, she's beautiful.
You're
beautiful.
so sweet.
Now, how did Cat Depot start? 20 years we're talking.
Yeah, so 20 years ago, 262 cats were rescued by 4 incredible individuals. There was an overcrowded shelter that was closing down, and these 4 individuals stepped up and took these 262 cats in.
Oh
and
my
they
gosh.
also recognized that there was a serious need in this area for a shelter that focused solely on cats. There wasn't anything that focused a lot on cats. You know, other shelters are great, but it's dog and cat. Where's that shelter that focused solely on this cat population that needed us? So these credible individuals stepped in, and that's what Cat Depot began 20 years ago.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
what about you? How did you come to Cat Depot, and how long have you been?
Yeah, so I've been with Cat Depot for 2 years. So I graduated college and I saw the position, and I've always been a cat lover and just a nonprofit supporter in general. And so when I saw the role, I applied, and I was super excited to kind of step into this role and kind of make it my own. It's been an incredible 2 years.
Well, and that's what they say, that if you love your work, it's not work.
Yep,
right?
exactly.
You
That's
just
how.
love-
That's really how it is. You know,
Yeah.
if I'm having a rough day, I can just go snuggle some kittens and just kind of be like, okay, everything's okay.
Yep.
We're doing it for them, and everything's
Exactly.
gonna be fine.
Exactly. So back to the 20-year celebration. You said you had a lot of things going on. What type of events do you have, Peyton?
Yeah, so all month long in September, we're going to do a couple of different promotional events. We'll have a couple food fundraisers going on. We'll probably be doing a Kendra Scott Give Back event. So that'll just be in September.
No, it's Kendra Scott. give
So
back?
Kendra Scott is a jewelry company that's at UTC Mall, and they are
yes.
very great to us, and they
Okay.
do lots of give back events. So it'll be on either a Saturday or Sunday, and anybody who shops during that 2-hour time frame, we get a proceed from whatever jewelry you purchased, which is really, really great.
Lovely.
So we'll probably be having one of those events in September.
Okay.
We've also got our Fall Feline Fun Run going on, which is a virtual 5K. So you can either walk or run whenever you choose, and it all goes back to supporting cats like Aubrey here. So that's just one event. And then we are very excited because we are planning on bringing a gala type event coming back. It's not going to be until March of next year, but it's still going to be kind of focused around our 20th just because it's such a big deal. We want to kind of stretch out that celebration.
Sure.
So stay tuned for that. Invites will be going out hopefully soon for Save the Dates, and that'll be March 7th of 2024. So we're very excited. COVID's kind of stopped us from having these big events, but we are very, very excited to be having that event soon.
And it will come up quicker than you know.
Oh,
and
yes.
there's a
Planning's
lot of
already
planning.
happening now.
Exactly,
Yes. So
exactly.
a lot of planning's going on.
So you had mentioned earlier you have a couple new programs, but there was one that you mentioned to me that I thought was very interesting. If you'd share that with our viewers about the buy one.
Yeah, so this month right now through the end of August is Clear the Shelters, which is a nationwide adoption event. So if anyone's looking to adopt, right now is the perfect time, and we're doing a special. It's probably only through this week, but if you check our social media, it might be extended.
Okay.
So we are doing buy one, get one half off kittens. So if you buy come get a kitten, it would be Aubrey and her sibling possibly, and your adoption fee would be reduced, which would hopefully send a lot of kitties home.
That's great. That's great. Now, going forward,
You making noises now?
she's there.
She wants to be heard.
It's my turn to
Yeah.
talk. It's my turn to talk. So, when somebody comes in to adopt a kitten, they're ready to go. So that means they've been spayed,
Neutered, vaccinated, all of that. They're up to date on all their shots. They might have some follow-up shots, but you can always come back to the shelter and it would be covered as well if you went that route. But yeah, they're all ready to go.
Okay.
We've got a fabulous retail store too, so maybe you're not prepared. We've got supplies in our retail store that you can purchase while you're waiting to adopt. So yeah, it's all set up.
Wonderful, wonderful. Where can our viewers go? We'll put your website across the bottom if you want to let us know what that is.
Yeah, so go to catdepot.org, and we've got different tabs set up. So if you're looking to adopt, there's an adopt tab that you can click on. It'll pull up a profile of all of our cats available for adoption.
And if anybody wants to volunteer, though, there's probably tabs
Yep, there's
for
a
that,
volunteer
or
tab as well.
donate.
Tab as well if anyone's looking to support us. We're always in need of donations. We've even got Amazon wish lists and Chewy wish lists set up. So if you're looking to donate but you want to donate specific items, we got that as well on our website. Got a lot up there.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you, and Aubrey
Yeah.
for coming today.
Thank you
Look
for
at her.
having
Oh my
us.
gosh.
She's loved it. She's having a great time.
Well, I hope somebody is watching, and then they take her and her brother home. What's her brother's name?
Her brother's name is Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Peyton.
Yeah, thank
Pleasure
you for having
you here.
us.
Well, let's see. There's always something fun and exciting going on at the Art Ovation Hotel, and we'll have all the details when we return, so please stay with us. Robin Hall, cultural curator at the Art Ovation Hotel, has a great job planning special events, and she's here to tell us about the next one they're hosting called the Summer Art Mart. Well, welcome to the program. It's
Thank you.
lovely to meet you, and you do have a great job.
Yes,
Fun
it's
job,
very exciting.
Okay, so what was the inspiration behind the Summer Art Mart?
Yeah, so I know that there is such a plethora of talent in Sarasota, and I wanted to invite as many as possible to apply and be part of this Summer Art Mart. So each person brings all of their work and their goods and wares, and they sell it from 10 to 4 on Saturday,
Which
the 12th, of August.
Okay.
And so the inspiration really came from wanting to give them a platform, give them some space, bring them into the Art Ovation. Maybe they haven't experienced what the hotel has to offer yet. So it's very exciting.
Yes.
Yes, so it's really important for me to give the community an opportunity to come in and participate in everything that we have to offer.
All right. Well, what's the primary goal and vision that you want to create with this program?
So with the program in general for the arts at Art Ovation, it's really to combine the community with all the guests in the hotel and to kind of experience the art in Sarasota, to give them all space to come and share their talent with you know, everyone that is interested in seeing what's going on in the arts in Sarasota.
Okay. So you said you have about 20 vendors that will be participating. And what are some of the mediums that they work in? You mentioned jewelry.
Yeah, so we have painters, we have jewelers, we have vendors making candles, handmade candles, some lighting, some lamps, all different kinds of a variety of creativity.
Wow. And so this is a special event, but all, well, all the time you have an artist in residence. So
yeah, so the Artist in Residence program is part of a really important engagement for the guests and the community. So every week we invite in a new artist. They move in on Monday. They're there for 7 days. They come in person and do demos and engage with guests and the community. And it's really a wonderful experience for them to reach out into the community, and it's a wonderful experience for you know, everyone to kind of get to know who's local as an artist and what they're presenting.
Okay. Now, because there's always things going on, you know, you can go on your website, I'm sure, and find out what's actually taking place. Now, I'd like to talk a little bit about you. How did you come across such a wonderful job?
Oh yes, no, this is such a fun story. I came in as an artist in residence into the studio myself. Yes, and I was living in Maryland at the time, which is rare. We generally feature local artists, and I happened to know someone that had come down here during 2020, and so she was here in the hotel, and I managed to get invited to be a guest artist in the studio. And so I was here, and the week, I was here once in 2021 and then came back in 2022. And in the second week that I was here, the position of cultural curator opened up, and the general manager came in and said, you know, if you or anyone you know is interested, give me a call on my cell phone.
Wow.
And I said, you know, I'm not sure. Let me think about it. And then 4 days later, I said, okay, I'm ready. And a month later, I drove down, and here I started.
That's
very
wonderful.
exciting.
That's wonderful. And what medium do you work in?
So I'm an acrylic painter. I do a little bit of everything, some watercolors too, but I mostly do abstract acrylic paintings.
That's awesome. Do you have any of your art hanging in the in the hotel?
Not right now, not
Okay.
right now. I did schedule myself for a birthday residency though.
Oh, well, that's good. Why not?
Yes, no, I feel like I'm kind of sneaking in, but you know, I really want
stop.
to
Did you have one of your
participate
colleagues jury your artwork in or anything?
again. Not exactly.
Okay.
I did get my director's approval.
Okay.
How's that?
So what else is going on at the, we have a minute left, what else is going on at the Hotel Robin, if you'd like to share something?
Absolutely. So we have a very busy roster of art events. In fact, this Saturday we're doing a book signing with Maury Cabrallo, and then we have programs like Bourbon and Brushes, where people come in, it's like a paint night. We do a bourbon tasting, and then we paint along kind of with this abstract interpretational project. Acrylic painting, again, my specialty, and I teach that one, so I have a lot of fun with it.
Wow, that's
Yes.
great. And go ahead.
Oh, and then I bring in other collaborators. For example, the Artful Giraffe down here in Fruitville is going to start teaching wine glass painting at the end of August, so that's going to be fantastic too.
So there's always something, and again, it's all on your calendar, and our viewers can go to your, what is your website?
So it's artovationhotel.com/events.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and I love the hotel. I love the lobby. It has just such a great feel, and you also have music.
Yes.
Mention the music
yes,
before
absolutely.
we close.
have a live music program curated by our director of entertainment, and every Wednesday through Saturday currently we'll have music, usually in the evenings around 7 o'clock. Just fantastic jazz music, piano music, indie folk. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's great. I enjoy going there and seeing who's playing. So thank you.
Thank you.
for coming to mention that. Pleasure to meet you again.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. Thanks so much for having me.
Welcome. Well, folks, this is our last show. I have loved hosting Suncoast FYI for the past 8 years. It has been a pleasure and honor to share FYI's guests' passionate dedication to the betterment of our community with all of you at home. I am so grateful to have had this opportunity to meet and be personally inspired by so many of you. I look forward to seeing you around town. I'm Nancy O'Neill for SNN signing off.